What is going on, guys? It is your boy Knockout 360 with another video, man. So as you can tell, I'm in a car that makes this car vlog. Let's go ahead and get into it. You know how it's going down when I come around. So boom, you watched my last video. You saw your boy go up to the Dodge dealership in hopes of buying a 2020 wide body Charger. Obviously that did not happen. There was a bunch of miscommunication, a lot of disappointment, and frankly, I mean, you might even be able to say I got lied to straight up. But let me break down that video. So boom, I know I was doing a lot of talking and driving and it was raining and all that good stuff. So, you know, let me break it down. So long story short, I got a text message from someone that worked at that dealership. This is someone that I met through the website. You know, when you go to the website and you request to have a quote sent, they will send you an email, and then from there somebody personally will reach out to you via email and say, hey, listen, can we finish this conversation via text messaging? That way it's a lot easier for me to get in contact with you, what have you. So I was texting this young lady or whatever from the dealership, and when I initially put the request in weeks ago, I told her that specifically I was looking for a 2020 wide body Charger. Now she confused that and thought I was talking about the Challengers, and she said, oh yeah, we got plenty of them on the lot. I said, no, I said Charger. And then at that point, she said, oh, no, we haven't gotten them in yet. So I was like, whatever, cool. Holla at me when you do. She hits me up first thing in the morning yesterday, which was Friday. Today is Saturday. Hits me up first thing in the morning and says, are you still in the market for the 2020 wide body Charger? I said, yeah. And she was like, well, come on up here because we've got something to show you. You know, we want to make an appointment or whatever and have you speak to our manager and all that good stuff. So I'm under the impression that they have a 2020 wide body on the lot, and I specifically said the Scat Pack, so there's no confusion. So I make the appointment, I drive up there or whatever, and get out the car. I'm immediately greeted by one of the salespeople there, and I asked him straight up, I said, do you have any wide bodies on the lot? First thing he said was, no, we haven't gotten them in yet. Told me straight up. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, you know, I'm driving around a lot, I don't see any outside, maybe they got something special in the room. Needless to say, they don't have any 2020 wide body Chargers anywhere around. Not on the lot, not anywhere. So I go and I sit down, talk to the salesperson, and we're sitting there talking, and I'm telling him what I want my spec to look like. I want the color, you know, wide body, the whole nine. He's like, I'll be honest with you. There are no wide body Chargers available right now on any lots in America. At least nowhere close to Charlotte, North Carolina, right? Obviously nowhere in North Carolina, nowhere north or south, Georgia, any place like that. There are no wide body Chargers available, and they're not readily available on lots as we speak. So I'm like, well, damn, you know, kind of got lied to there because I was under the impression that you guys had something to show me. Well, he basically said that the closest 2020 wide body Charger was like 500 miles away, and I'm assuming that may have been something that come directly from the manufacturing plant or something like that, because it was a one of a kind. Like from what he told me, they only have one. 500 miles away. He couldn't even tell me what city and state it was in. He just told me it was the closest one that they found based on that spec was 500 miles away. So I'm like, man, that's messed up or whatever. So long story short, he tells me, he drops the dime on me, man. He basically states that the official release date for the 2020 wide body Chargers, whether Scat Pack or the Hellcat, isn't going to happen before 2020. It's not even going to happen first of 2020. He said that we're more than likely to see those cars on the lots readily available, not for order or pre-order, but readily available in more than likely mid-2020 to winter of 2020. So we're talking about anywhere between the summer, maybe May to August, all the way up to November, December of 2020. That broke my heart, you know what I'm saying? Because we've been making these videos here recently talking about how they're going to drop them. It's already on the website. It went on the website, what, this time last month, something like that. We made a video about it. And, you know, everybody's thinking, okay, cool. So, you know, they're about to drop the new shit. They're about to drop the new wide body Charger soon, or sooner rather than later anyway. Well, that's not the case. In fact, what they're doing is they're going to hold them off for literally another year, at least another year before they drop the 2020 wide body Chargers. And that goes for the Scats and the Hellcats, and of course the 50th Daytona, which is going to be even more rare because, you know, that's a limited edition, limited numbers type release. That's an even more limited release there. So with that being said, we're not going to be seeing those new cars anytime soon. Even if you were to pre-order them or special order them, to my understanding, based on the way that it was explained to me, you get first dibs in the sense that it's yours. You put down a down payment, you put down a pre-order or whatever the case may be, pre-order payment, It's yours, but at the same time, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get the car so much faster than everyone else. It's one of those things where if they hit the lots, say in November of 2020, more than likely you'll have yours by September, October of 2020, right? So maybe a month or two in advance, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like you're getting yours months in advance or even a year in advance. It's what he did give me was a sticker, you know, the pricing sticker, which is actually just the paper or whatever. So going down the list as far as 2020 Charger RT Scat Pack Plus, that's what this is. I hope that the camera's going to focus in. 2020 Dodge Charger RT Scat Pack Plus. As you can see there, 5 year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty. So this is coming in the octane red exterior paint. The base price is $39,995. 8-speed automatic transmission. I'm not going to go over everything here because you pretty much know the deal. What is important is the optional equipment, right? Scat Pack wide body. 305s all the way around, all season performance Pirelli brand tires, 20-inch by 11-inch Devil rim aluminum wheels. And then the Plus group comes with the Scat Pack logo, all that good stuff. Alcantara ventilated front seats, black edge premium floor mats, rear seat armrest with storage cup holder, and that's an extra $2,000. So this one is pretty much fully loaded. Power sunroof, red caliber brakes, all the stuff that we talked about in that pricing video. And can't forget that Plus. That's probably $5,000 worth of additions for that Plus there. Now, that's just what he had for me. That's what he showed was available right now. Like literally the only Scat Pack on earth that was available in the South for sale. I don't know how other people are driving these wide body Chargers that you're seeing. I know we spotted a wide body Charger. We spotted a wide body Charger about a week or 2 weeks ago, but it wasn't in North Carolina. It wasn't in North Carolina. Spotted that bad boy, and I don't know obviously how he got his. It may have been a situation to where maybe he put his pre-order in months and months ago. I don't know the case. I don't even want to get started speculating. But the most important thing to come to the understanding is that, simply put, the 2020s are not coming anytime soon. They won't be available at the end of 2019. They're not going to be available at the beginning of 2020. They're not coming anytime soon, guys. The most likely, we won't start seeing those cars on the lot until, at the earliest, from what I was explained, mid-2020. You know, May to August, April to August, something of that sort. But more realistically, winter of 2020. So for all you guys out there that was getting hype and excited by my videos, I apologize. I didn't know. Everything that I had saw online, or seen online rather, was leading me to believe that these cars were going to be made available within the next couple months. I mean, they just put it on the website last month. I think even Dodge at some point or another, I can't remember exactly where I saw this publication, but they stated that it would be available by 2020. And I think that's what a lot of us went off of, was thinking that it would be available by 2020. And as a result, everyone was expecting them in 2019. Well, that's not the case. Unless you know somebody that knows somebody that can get you the hookup, more than likely you're not getting your 2020 wide body until mid-2020 to late 2020. Winter of 2020, most likely, is from what I was explaining. It's unfortunate, man. It really sucks because that pushes the timeline all the way back. Obviously, I'm going to wait because there's nothing wrong with what I have here, and that's what we've been talking about, is that wide body. So there's no need in even considering something else for the time being. That's not the case. This is my car. I own it, and I'm not trading it up for anything else other than exactly what I want. You guys know exactly what I want. But at this point, from what I understand, mass release has not taken effect and will not be taking effect anytime soon. And honestly, I think FCA is going through some kind of strike at the manufacturer plant. I read something about that here recently, that FCA failed to come to some kind of decision or conclusion for some sort of deal that they had. And as a result, a lot of workers have been striking. So that's certainly not going to expedite the Chargers coming to the lots there. So with that being said, guys, just let's figure May of 2020 before we see them on the lots. So, I mean, there are benefits, pros and cons to that. The obvious pro is that gives you more time to save up your money. Save your money, get it right. For all you guys that's working on getting your credit score right, get that, you know, that's more time to do so, pay off some stuff. The con is that, you know, once again, whatever car you're driving now, you're going to be driving that for another couple months here. 4 to 6 months is probably what you'll be driving that bad boy for. So hopefully it's in good shape to get you through the first part of 2020 into the mid. But yeah, man, that's what I was told. I got the official paper right here. Those are the official numbers for the Scat Pack. Scat Pack Plus, 18 miles to the gallon, 15 in the city, 24 on the highway, 18 miles total. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's the whole kit and caboodle there. As always, like, subscribe, comment, talk to your boy. How do you feel about this? I know this puts a damper on a lot of you guys and a lot of your plans. And it puts a damper on mine too. So, you know, get used to seeing the red line Charger V6. It's not going anywhere, man. As always, like, subscribe, comment. It's been your boy Knockout 360, and I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Peace.